under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And now, Cavan Biggio. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7-10.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matty, Cavan Biggio is a guy to watch for me. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Bichette at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what?
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Andrew Benintendi is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
So now Carlos Santana swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jorge Soler becomes out number 2 this inning. Hunter Dozier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. On the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ryan McBroom. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1-1 to count. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight show. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Whit Merrifield next to hit as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Royals. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer. First pitch of the AB now. Keller has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Springer on at first. Nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes...
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Next, here is Joe Panik. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. Very high, 2-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in now, Reese McGuire. 1 ball, no strikes the count. First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 the count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Merrifield brings it in to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Has a look, now the pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A bouncer up the middle. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. The Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 6, the Blue Jays 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder, Andrew.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer giving chase. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Salvador Perez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Perez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back. But no dice.
In is Jorge Soler. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. A ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go now to the top of the... So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The first baseman.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 44.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Tellez is off of first with 2 away. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. McBroom is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Still 8-2. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Royals,
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ryan McBroom. Tanner Roark is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
number 14.
Now here's the first offering. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Roark hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 25th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adalberto Mondesi is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Whit Merrifield started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Andrew Benintendi. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Rip down the line. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Gurriel.
Line to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now here's the pitch. Joe Panik comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. McBroom is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. He'll hold at 2nd, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. Merrifield scoops it up, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still 8-2. Ready now is Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And he pops him up. drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now
The
batting.
Blue Jays are
Catcher.
into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as
Now
he
back,
is, every
the
time you
designated
swing the
hitter.
bat, you're thinking the
Jorge.
ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Jorge Soler is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Perez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground toward the left, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting. Third baseman. Hunter.
So a runner in scoring
Dozier.
position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And it's 1-1. 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. To short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yanked on the ground down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Gone! So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Second home run early in the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Now batting. Number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Taylor is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter. The center fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings in George Springer. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball misses there.
Up
Ball
next for the Blue
4.
Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jacob Junis enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Lourdes Gurriel will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. One-oh count. Here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Springer stands at first with 1 out. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Perez is there. And that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Royals 8, the Jays 4. And now in the box, Ryan McBroom.
Leading up for the Royals, the right fielder.
Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
McBroom.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 27.
So next to hit is Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Popped him up. McGuire is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Heading for second is Panik. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there.
7.
Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Reese McGuire as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. McGuire stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's a pop-up now. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First pitch on its way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Royals out in front. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Line drive to left. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left field.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine play for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Salvador Perez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Down the left field line and deep. The 2-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Josh DeMont is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Encarnacion.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's George Springer. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One and one the count now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Dozier picks it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Royals lead it 8-5. Roberto Ozuna is out from the bullpen
please.
now as he'll be making his
pitching
first
for the
appearance of this young season.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Last half of the seventh here, and digging in is the
Leading up
veteran
for the
DH,
Royals,
Jorge
The
Soler.
designated hitter.
From
Jorge
the stretch, here's the pitch.
Soler.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Bichette gathers it in, and there's one down now.
Now batting.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Hunter Dozier is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ball two.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Michael Taylor is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 7 complete here tonight. Tough way to make a living. It's now 9. Jesse Hahn is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Striding in is Joe Penn. And now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire singled in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate now, Cavan Biggio, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bo Bichette will be next. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Now at the plate is Bo Bichette. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. McGuire at second. Biggio is over at first with 1 away. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And a dive, but he's back in there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Number 27.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
That's a
1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Marcus Semien is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Romano, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. To panic covering to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Ninth inning coming up. KC leads this one 9-5. Greg Holland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
35. Greg.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Leading off for Toronto.
First pitch on its way.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding forward now is the DH. Rowdy Tellez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Kyle Zimmer answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box now, George Springer. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, and this one's gone. And they're within one after back-to-back homers. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 1-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
And that was a no-doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Junis claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ross Stripling was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.